Duel! Here I go! It's my turn! Wow! Duel! Here I go! It's my turn! Join the cast! I summon a monster! I end my turn!
I guess I can try a little. I draw from my hand! Check this out! That's it
my
for now.
turn!
But you won't like what I have in store. I end my turn.
I know what to do! I summon a monster! Let's battle! From my hand, I activate. Okay. Attack!
Ooh,
go!
You're scary.
I attack you directly. I'm ending my turn.
I'm setting this.
Time for the climax of this extract. I draw.
But not anymore.
Join the
I
cast.
end my turn.
I summon a monster. I know what to do. Synchro summon! I activate my monster's effect! I meant we all can...
Settle down! I drew Plant cordyceps! From my hand, I activate.
Time for the climax of this extract! I draw!
That's starting to annoy me. I end my turn.
Come on out! I summon a monster! I'm counting on you! Synchro summon! Battle! From my hand, I activate a quick play spell! Go! Attack! I meant we all can...
I've never lost a duel. I'm setting what's
time for the climax of this extra. I draw.
I end my turn.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster. Battle. Go. My monster here goes. My monster attack! I'm ending my turn!
I've never lost a duel. It's finally time to make you battle! You won't like this!
What's time for the climax of this extract? I draw!
I end my turn.
From my hand, I activate a spell card! Set a monster. I'm ending my turn.
Starting to You can't do anything.
We'll see about that. I activate my monster's effect.
Whatever.
We're getting to the best part of the duel. I draw.
I end my turn.
I activate my monster's effect. I know what to do. I special summon a monster. I'll set of monsters. Join the cast! I built the overlay network! Xyz summon! I'm counting on you! I built the overlay network! Xyz summon! I set a card! That brings my turn to an end!
I draw! I set a monster! I was willing
We're
to
getting
end
to the
you
best part of the
painlessly,
duel. I
but
draw!
not anymore! I end my turn.
I know what to do! I summon a monster! I'm counting on you! I built the overlay network! Xyz battle! Okay! Attack! Here goes! Attack! I'm ending my
Settle
turn!
down! I draw! I activate the spell card, Plant Cordyceps!
We're getting to the best part of the duel! I draw!
I end my turn.
I know what to do! I summon a monster! Let's back go! Attack! Go! My monster attack! It's time for the big finale! So let's end it with a...
Losing.
Dueling is the best way to spread.
I hope no one.
Duel! My turn! I set a monster! Can't wait to see what you do! I end my turn! Predaplant Opera Scorpio! By summoning Opera Predaplant Squidrossera! Squidrossera! Attack! We'll see about that! I activate my monster's effect!
That's it for
My
now.
turn!
But you won't like what I have
draw.
in store. I end my turn.
I end
Here
my
I
turn!
go. I draw. Check this out. I end my
turn!
You're up.
I draw!
Bring it on.
Can't wait
I
to
guess
see
I
what
can
you
try
do!
I draw.
I end my
it's
turn.
finally time to make yourself. I'll set. And that's
Here I
that.
go!
I end
I
my
draw.
turn.
I set the pendulum scale! I set the pendulum scale! Swing far, pendulum! Carve the arc of victory! My monsters are ready to swing into action! Pendulum summon! Come on out! I special summon a monster! Come on out! I special summon a monster! I set a card! Battle! Here goes!
Squidrossera's effect activates when it leaves the field.
Go! My monster attacks! Can't wait to
Here I
see
go.
what you do!
I
end
draw.
my turn! I banish cordyceps from my graveyard to use Predaplant Opera Predaplant Squidrossera!
I activate a continuous spell.
That's
You
nothing.
can't do anything to stop me. You won't like
Not
this. My monster attack. That's it for
Here
now.
I go!
But you won't like what I have
draw.
in store. I end my turn.
Swing far, pendulum! Carve the arc of victory! My monsters are ready to swing into action! Join the cast! I special summon a... Join the cast! I special summon a monster! I'm counting on you! Synchro summon! I activate my monster's effect! I end my
I guess
turn!
I can try a little. That's it
My
for
turn.
now. But you won't like what I
draw.
have in store. I end my turn. My monsters are ready. Come on out. I special
special summon a monster! Battle! Here goes!
Withdrawcer's effect activates when it leaves the
Okay!
field.
I attack you directly!
Pointless.
Can't
I've
wait
never
to see
lost
what
a
you
duel.
do! I end my turn!
From my hand. I activate now. Go! My
Sure you
monster
wanna do that?
attack.
What's my
Whatever.
turn?
I'm still
I
winning
draw.
with red. I end my turn.
Let's curtains down!
Ready
Direct
for
attack!
this? I special summon a monster.
Okay! My monster attacks! I end my
You're
turn!
starting to. I said whatever.
My turn!
I'm still winning.
I
in the
draw.
end. I end my turn.
Battle! Here goes! Attack! Curtains down! Direct attack! Yeah!
Losing to.
duel's guaranteed to...
I've been called many names, but my name is Yuri. Would you like to see how terrifying I draw? I'm setting this mark. I set a card. I'll set a card. I end my
My
turn.
skills are being tested.
You're up.
My
Bring
turn.
it on. guess I can try a little harder. I draw! Ready for this? I summon a monster! Here's what I'll do. I synchro summon a monster! I activate my monster's effect! That's that. I'm ending my... Would you like to see how terrifying I draw? I set a monster. I end my turn. Here I go. It's my... I draw. Activate my monster's effect! Check this out! I summon a monster! It's finally time to make yourself known! I exceed summon a monster! Let's battle! I flip over the card up. Now, go! My monster attacks you directly!
everyone I'm facing.
Dueling is the best.
Duel! Here goes.
Here I go.
It's my turn.
I know what to
Bring
do.
it on!
Go! I attack you. I
Come
end
on!
my turn.
Try harder! I draw! Come on out! I summon a battle! You ain't escaping me!
Oh!
You stronger
turn.
than this?
I
Then
draw.
show me!
Hip hop, do it, performer pal hip hippo. Can't
Here
wait
goes.
to see what you do.
It's my
I end
draw!
my turn.
Ready to take this!
Oh!
Attack!
My
Ends
turn.
my turn!
I draw. Come on
Bring it
out.
on!
Can't
Come
wait
on!
to see what
Try
you
harder!
do.
I
End
draw!
my turn.
Battle! You're in for a pummel!
I'm taking control of this. I draw. I'm counting on
my
you.
turn!
I summon a monster. I'm only fine with
Showing
losing
up
if I
against
know
me
I
is
gave
gonna
it my
cost
all.
I draw!
I end my turn.
I'm bringing this monster to the melee! Battle! I'm hitting my finisher!
Ah! If I dual tame like
You think Duel!
my performer pal flip, I activate hip hop, do it, performer. Can't
Here
wait
goes.
to see what you do.
It's my
I
draw!
end my turn.
You stronger
My
than this?
turn.
Then
I'm
show
counting
me!
on you.
I end
Go.
my turn!
I attack flip hippo. Go hip hippo.
Ah.
I'm ending my turn.
Time to I draw! You the duel!
Performer pal flip from my hand. I
Here
end my
goes.
turn.
It's my I draw! Come on out! I'm ready to you're in for a pummel!
That's
My monster attacks! You stronger
Here I
than
go.
this?
I
Then show
activate a
me.
continuous hip hop, do it, performer pal. I end
Come
my
on!
turn.
Try harder! I draw! Ready to take this! My monster! Your
I'm taking
tough.
control of this
I
fight.
thought I
I
knocked you
activate a
up, but
continuous. I know what
I
to
end
do.
my turn!
Can't let
Showing
the
up
show end
against me
yet.
is gonna
I have
cost
more
I
surprises
draw.
in store. I
Battle!
end my
You
turn.
ain't escaping me!
I'm
You're
taking
tough.
control of this
I
fight.
thought
I
I knocked
activate
you
a
up, but
continuous spell. I'm
I
counting on
end
you.
my turn!
I'm only
It's
fine
time
with
I
losing
stop
if I know
playing
I
it.
gave it
I
my
draw.
all. I end my
Ready?
turn.
I'm hitting my finisher!
Always.